Well. Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green. I'm here with you once again. Let's handle some business, shall we? Now, if you're trying to navigate market turbulence, why not set course to the Noble Gold Investments safe haven? With gold uncertainty looming, your savings and retirement plans are under siege. But there's one asset that stood the test of time: gold. Unlock the peace of mind that comes with owning gold, the ultimate safe haven. And if precious metals are new to you, Noble Gold Investments will hold your hand through the whole process. They have a team of experts who will guide you every step of the way to safety. Thousands of investors have sheltered their retirement savings with Noble Gold Investments. Don't leave yourself exposed to the markets right now. It's way too risky. With gold at an all-time high and looking to climb further, it's the perfect time. Open a gold investment IRA and secure your future with a free silver virtue coin. Act now before it's too late. Call 877-646-5347 and claim your free coin before it's gone. Or visit noblegoldinvestments.com now. noblegoldinvestments.com, the only gold company that I trust. And of course, it's always a risk of investment, and there's no guarantee of any kind. So yesterday, Trump, the evil one, the reincarnation of Adolf Hitler, he won the Iowa caucus, and he won it by a historic margin. No one's ever done that before. Another first for Trump. And boy, are they pissed. As my dad would say, they are mad as a wet hen. They are upset, not because they feel that, oh no, the American people don't understand and they're going to elect this evil man. They're not upset on our behalf like they think we're being fooled. No, this is a bad guy. Watch out, American voter. This is a bad guy. We're looking out for you. Don't be ridiculous. They're looking out for themselves. They're pissed off that no matter what they do, no matter what they try, no matter what schemes they come up with, no matter the indictments, no matter the impeachments, all the mints are falling short. That's what they're pissed about. No matter what we do, this son of a bitch still comes out smelling like roses. How? No matter what we do, no matter what lies we create, what kind of scandals we pull out of our fucking eggs. Russia, anybody? Russia collusion, remember? But we heard that till it made us sick. Russia collusion. He's a Russian agent. All that shit they try, it doesn't work. That's why they're pissed. That's why MSNBC would not run his victory speech. Why wouldn't you do that? Don't you have a 7-second delay? I know in radio, so they have to have the same thing in TV, but in radio, you have a 7-second delay in case somebody says something, a curse word or some crazy shit. You have 7 seconds, which is a long time. Let's see. Let's say I'm on a radio show and I say, oh, shit. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000. That's how long they have to dump or cut the audio of what I just said. That's a long time. So I'm sure they got to have a 7 to 10 second delay on TV, even when it's quote unquote live, especially if you have a loose cannon behind the mic or one that you perceive as a loose cannon. You can still play it. It's not like he was going to cuss. Will Trump cuss at a rally? Yeah, and I love it. But does he cuss on TV? No. People who like to curse, they do have the ability, especially someone as well-versed in TV and entertainment as he is, they do have the ability to not curse all the time. So I'm sure he would hold it back, but they're not worried about 4-letter words. They're worried about the truth. And they will not stand by and broadcast the truth. That's why they wouldn't play his fucking victory speech, which is stupid. Not only should they play it because he's running for president and he won the Iowa caucus, but also it's historic. Here's some real history. Not the first black woman under 5'6" to own a Little Caesars pizza. Nobody cares about that shit. This is something you should have broadcasted. Don't you care about giving people the truth and allowing them to dissect and digest what they want? No, pre-digested. These people like to baby bird it into your brain. No. Here's what we want you to know. Get some saliva in there. Open your head. Spit that shit right in there. You don't get to use your brain and figure out your own opinions or what you believe. We'll do it for you. So they wouldn't play his victory speech. And I want to read from an article. And this article is by NPR. If you ever just want to, you don't want to get full, you don't want to walk all the way into the crazy. You don't want to be up to here and crazy. But if you just want to boop, boop, just stick your head in there real quick. Woo, man, that shit was crazy. It's like sticking your head. It's like opening the oven and standing there while the heat blast comes out. Eventually you learn, step to the side, step back, let that heat blast come out. Then you can look in the oven. No, this is boom, heat to the face. What the hell is going on here? If you want to know what the other side, the far left other side is up to, occasionally take a look at NPR. It'll make you laugh or cry. Says Donald Trump wins Iowa Republican caucus in first contest of 2024. I was surprised that it was such a neutral title. Usually they take some kind of jab at him or Republicans in their title. So he won 51%. The next person, second place, was Ron DeSantis with 21. So that was huge. That's freaking huge. That's a 30-point difference. Basically, he beat the brakes off of Ron DeSantis in the Iowa caucus. So it starts with a quote from Trump. It says, "This has been an incredible experience," Trump said late Monday night. Trump thanked Iowans for delivering him a decisive win. Trump also thanked his team and supporters who turned out to vote despite the Arctic blast that brought freezing temperatures throughout the state. That's another thing. They were dealing, I think, minus 20, minus 17, something like that. And they were in the negative degrees in Iowa, and people were still out there waiting in lines. Why would you do that? Why would you stand outside in those kind of conditions? Do you know how warm and cozy it can be inside of a house? This is the second time that Trump has won the Iowa caucuses. Although during his speech, he claimed to have won contests in the state 3 times. Trump won the Iowa caucus in 2020, but lost to Senator Ted Cruz of Texas in 2016. While addressing the supporters, Trump criticized Biden for issues with the country's southern border, crime, and wars abroad. Those are kind of big deals. He is the worst president that we have had in the history of our country, Trump said. He is destroying our country. Who would disagree with that? Trump lover or hater, who would disagree with that? Trump also congratulated his opponents for the GOP nomination, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, former U.S. Ambassador to the UN Nikki Haley, and businessman Vivek Ramaswamy, who Trump said did a hell of a job. Ramaswamy suspended his campaign Monday night and endorsed Trump for the nomination. Trump noted that despite all the money and time his opponents spent in Iowa, they were unable to gain traction in a race that Trump was overwhelmingly favored to win. Traction is never easy, he said. You need controversy for traction. He's got plenty of that. Despite canceling 3 of his 4 in-person campaign events over the week due to harsh winter weather, Trump called on his supporters to get out and caucus. You can't sit home, he said at a rally in Indiana on Sunday. Even if you vote and then pass away, it's worth it. Giving new meaning to the term vote or die. Trump has enjoyed a strong lead in Iowa polls since last spring. He increased that lead over the course of last year, leaving DeSantis and Haley to battle for second place in Iowa. Trump's commanding lead has endured despite his indictment on 91 charges across 4 criminal cases. He also appeared to take no hit in polls for skipping all the GOP presidential candidate debates. DeSantis, who came in second in the caucuses, campaigned heavily in the state and earned the endorsement of Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds, but it did not help him eat into Trump's lead. Polling shows that Haley, meanwhile, has gained on Trump in New Hampshire, which holds its primary 8 days after the Iowa caucus. Well, you know how that's going to end. Nikki Haley going to do shit. But right here where it says Trump's commanding lead has endured despite his 91 charges across 4 criminal cases. See, that was supposed to be the death knell for Trump. That was supposed to be it. These indictments, these accusations, that ugly bitch who says that Trump gave it to her to the second knuckle in a department store in 1996. The $5 million he paid her, that was supposed to be a guilty plea. That was supposed to be him telling the American public, I'm guilty, I did it, that's why I'm paying this woman, which we know that is bullshit. Sometimes it's cheaper to pay him off and shut him up. But if you see this woman and you look at the women Trump has been involved with over the years, I do not see him slipping that bad. Now, yes, if you're used to eating filet mignon and foie gras with your pinky out every night, I guess sometimes you do want a taco from a street cart. You want to eat a little dirty. You want to get a little greasy, but not that damn greasy. Woo! That woman's face will make your dick soft. And she's much older than him, too. Anyway, this is the beginning of the end for them. But those 91 charges across 4 different courts, that was supposed to be it. Trump wasn't supposed to make it this far. Trump was supposed to be hanging his head in defeat by the time we got to the Iowa caucus. We're 10 months out, people. This can't be happening. Trump can't be gaining. He can't be setting records and making history when it comes to the gap that he beat his fellow campaigners by. He beat the shit out of them. This isn't supposed to happen. But look, indictments. There's 91. 91, there's so many. They must be true. Trump did what? He overvalued his property? Shut up. He doesn't set the price on his property. They have appraisers that do that. You know what an appraiser's job is? To set the price of something. No matter what it is, antiques, property, vehicles, jewelry, it doesn't matter. An appraiser in that particular field, their job is to set the price, not the person who's selling it. Don't you think that'd be a conflict of interest? I'm selling it, I get to set the price? You got people, tax appraisers, all kinds of people involved in this shit. He can't overvalue his property, but that's it. Former president of the United States, and you're trying to get him on some property value bullshit? And what's the dude's name with the short hair on MSNBC? Ricky Maddow? He was saying, oh, no, it's not because it's Trump. This is how we always do business here. When there's a chance that somebody is going to say something that goes against our code of justice here at MSNBC and blah, 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 it's nothing personal. We would do that to anybody. Shut up, little boy. Shut up, you woman that looks like a 13-year-old boy. Shut up. You're lying. You guys were the main ones pushing the Russia collusion bullshit. You sat there like a jackass. You sat there like Geraldo Rivera when he opened up Al Capone's safe. You took out Trump's tax returns, and it was a page long. Trump is your business. Without Trump, you have no business. Look at your letters. Look at your numbers when he's in office. Look at your numbers when he's gone. It's a bunch of bullshit. Even when he's not in office, you still need to talk about him because you have nothing else to talk about. You can't dare tell the truth about Sloppy Joe, who I'm sure is nodding off right now in a wheelchair parked facing the corner with a clump of dookie in his pants. I guarantee you he's sleeping right now, drooling on himself in a corner. That's what Secret Service does. They put up the pins on him and just put him in the corner. They certainly can't tell the truth about him and his crack-smoking son and his illicit business deals with our number one enemy in the world, a.k.a. LeBron's boss. This is beautiful. This is the beginning of the end for them. This is the beginning of Trump getting back in the White House, and they are scared as shit. They are worried. You ever have the nervous gas when you're about to get an ass whooping from your parents? Huh? That's what they're doing right now. We're 10 months out, and this fool's getting more popular. He didn't attend any of the GOP debates. Not a one. And it didn't affect him at all. It was BBs off a battleship. Pew, pew. These people are worried. I told you, 2024, you're going to see the real big guns come out. Because this is the final hour. This is the final countdown. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Make sure you get your ass over to my new YouTube channel, Green's House. Like, subscribe, and share. I am Jericho Green. And man, I'm out.